Hey folks, and welcome back to Shaggy's Car Shop. I guess tonight I finally found a big old chunk of steel, and man is this stuff getting expensive. But Tractor Supply found it there. So I guess we're gonna take this part, kind of transcribe it over onto this steel and get the pieces cut out and get this tacked together. And then we'll go see if I can wiggle it into the truck before we weld it all the way fully up. So I'll bring you right back and let's get after it. Alright, so I have the driver's side piece laid on here, and I'm going to use the squareness of the metal because the metal is actually cut square, unlike the cutting of my cardboard. So for this bottom edge and this back edge, use the square corner of the metal itself, and then I'll do the same thing for the passenger side. You're going to take a scribe and just kind of go along and mark out your lines. And I don't know how well you guys can see that. A little bit right there. That's all you need, just a little scribe mark. Then we're going to come back with the death wheel and zip this out, and then for up in the small, tighter corners, I have my little pneumatic one. So let me get that set up and we'll get cutting this thing out. So I just want to throw one thing in to note. If you guys are doing this, make sure you wear your safety glasses, and I suggest wearing a face shield as well. I wear both because these shields do allow some sparks to get around, so I wear both just to protect your eyes. You do not want any of these hot sparks going in there. Alright folks, there's the first one cut out. It's still rough around the edges. I'm going to trace out the other ones, or the other side, and then get my front and back piece, and then I'll get you guys set up for when I just tack them together, and we'll bring you along for that. Alright folks, so I have my first two pieces set up, my driver's side and the front panel. I got my little magnets in there, and I'm hoping my floor is level enough. So all I plan on doing is tacking right here and maybe down here, just a couple of little tacks, and then we'll get the other pieces tacked in and kind of show you what this looks like. right, there it is, that corner. So what I have on the back here, use this magnet to hold it upright, and then just these two little elbow magnets or corner magnets, and I'll do the same on the other side. All right, folks, there you have it. It's all tacked together. Let's go out into the midnight air and see how well this fits, what we got to grind down. I'll see if I can find a permanent marker, so anywhere that's hitting we can kind of color and then grind down. All right, we'll bring you right back. All right, folks, so I'm gonna save you the pain of me fighting around in the dark with a flashlight trying to fit this in there. I thought I had a touch more room, but I do not. Yeah, so I got some ideas. So I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but the joints where these hook together. So I need to go get some angle iron, just shorter pieces, and then cut them in there, weld a piece onto this front on each side, and then run some bolts in on the side, so that way I can get these two pieces in there, get this one in there, run the bolts in, and then do the same thing on the back. Because this is one solid piece, will not fit in there. And I need to grind the edges a little bit. I got a little blood on it, so. But yeah. So I don't have any angle iron at the moment, and I am fresh out of welding gas. So I guess that means that's it for tonight's video. This is kind of what you run into when you're trying to build custom stuff. You get an idea, go with it, and that idea kind of fizzles out on you. Again, that's kind of why I just tacked it in the corners, because if I had to pull it apart, I can probably just wiggle it around enough, or just hit it with a grinder and cut them apart, and then actually I'll probably leave them squared up good, and then leave them so I can fit that angle iron in there and then just weld around it and zip my screws in. But I'm guessing that's for the next video. So thank you for watching Shaggy's Car Shop, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.